Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug you. Long goes 1975.
This is Plug and Play Tetris by Radica. It's a very cumbersome two control pads linked together version of Tetris that runs entirely off just plugging straight into your TV. It's funny, these days Plug and Play has come so far, hasn't it? If you look at your, mini Mega Drive, mini SNES, mini NES, PlayStation Classic, and soon to be PC Engine mini, they're HD machines. They contain a whole bunch of games, but they are not anything new. We've had Plug and Play going back for years, but there was a mini sort of resurgence in Plug and Play in the early 2000s, because I remember buying a Street Fighter Plug and Play which had the Mega Drive version on it and Ghouls and Goats as a bonus with two hardwired pads, and that was just it. So I'm assuming this is from that period, but when you see the two control pads themselves, I don't know if control pads is too strong a descriptive term, more like control paddles, they're clearly very much aimed at children. Here, I'm going to show you what they look like, I should say. Well, the actual unit looks like this. Very bright, very colourful, very childish. Two of them joined together, plug into your telly down standard AV, so we're really not expecting very good quality like that. The unit itself consists of a 4-directional joystick with a rotating top that's basically a brick. It's not the most comfortable thing to hold, but then it's Tetris, so it's not going to require something that's akin to a yoke in a jet fighter, is it? But they're like I said, they're basically aimed at children. I've taken the battery pack off the back of this one. As you can see, it runs on 4 AA's. So yeah, do you know what I mean? It's alright. As I said, it's clearly aimed at kids. However, how it performs, we shall see, because I'm not going to lie, even as it's just showing you the unit at this point, they are not the most comfortable things to hold. Now this bit's interesting. At the top of this unit, it plugs directly into the other unit. Nope, I got that wrong. Would be that one there. So essentially, does that mean it can run by itself in a standalone unit? Oh well, let's find out. So as you can see, they're gonna win no prizes for visuals unless you're Picasso and you like that kind of butt ugly thing. They're cumbersome. I've yet to see how they play on the TV screen, but I can tell you from the title screen alone, that little black wire at the top that links from one pad into the other pad, for whatever reason, even if you're only going to play it on one player, again based on the title screen, it won't let you do anything, or it won't let you select unless that's plugged in, which is a bit weird. Now I've had this for absolutely years, but I've never honestly tried it for a couple of reasons. One, it disappeared into the filing system of my house when it comes to, obscure retro tat you pick up through your life. And two, I really can't see any point to make a Tetris version when it exists on the Game Boy, and that quite frankly is the greatest version of Tetris that ever exists. And as you can probably tell from the title music, it's not winning any points for that, and it's on the smallest loop ever. Here's something odd, right? You press down to select. I don't know what that noise was, and you've got 5 versions because it's a 5-in-1 Tetris. You've got standard Tetris, garbage Tetris, because apparently we're North American now, should be called rubbish Tetris, which ironically could apply to all of these. Time Tetris, hotline Tetris, you call Noel Edmonds and you fight against a banker apparently, and then you got back. So let's go with standard Tetris. Press down. There we go, select level. We're going to go with 1 because I honestly don't know how this plays. I don't have high hopes for the pads. Looks like Tetris. Oh look! Listen to the music. I can tell you off the button, right, these pads are horrible. I mean, you could see when I showed you it, how, you know, cumbersome they looked. But they are not fun to use. They are not nice to use. The rotation on the paddle is just horrendous. Because it's a big, massive square, it's cumbersome to use. You constantly accidentally hit the wrong direction because you have to press down, obviously, to bring a unit down, but because it's a rotating unit, there must have been a better way to do it than this. I know they've gone to make it look like, you know, the paddles to make it look like Tetris or whatever, give it a Tetris theme, but I would have just preferred like a knockoff mini Mega Drive paddle, something like that. Sound effects are pants. Yeah, so you've got, it's all done by buttons. That may sound like I'm being a tad harsh, but trust me, if you've played this, I mean, there are other reviews out there on it, it is not accurate. Why does when you clear a line, it sounds like Optimus Prime before he's WD-40'd. I don't like that. Do I not like that? Points for a quote. Oh, and also the music's on the smallest loop ever. Yoink. I mean, it doesn't play a bad game of Tetris, because even bad versions of Tetris are still Tetris. It just... it doesn't win shit on this control pad. I have a funny feeling this is going back to be filed for a very bloody long time. Possibly onto a charity shop. Right, I don't know how I quit. Ah! Oh, recovery! Yoink! Oh, this is horrible! Oh, if anyone's got this unit out there, I'd love to know what you think. Or is this just because it's been filed in a drawer, you know, for years? I sincerely doubt that. Oh, that's horrible, that noise. Honestly, it sounds like... I don't know what it sounds like, but it doesn't sound pleasant. Just go for a 4 score. Ooh, it's so easy, like I said, it's so easy to hit the wrong direction. I don't know where to go. Move! Oh, see what I mean? Fuck it, right, let's balls this up and pick another version of Tetris. I got a funny feeling, like I said, garbage Tetris could pretty much just be this Tetris, couldn't it? Right, well, I've got to reset. Hang on. Jump cut. That's a new screen. Didn't see that one before. There's nothing rad occur about this, mate. Right. Right, let's try that again. Down. Hello. Down. Garbage Tetris. Even on the title screen, this pad is garbage. See what I did there? Down. Right, so what's the deal? There's stuff already on the screen. I've got to clear it up. Obviously, if it's two player, I guess you race against each other. But I doubt I could find anyone to play this because it's garbage. It's a little glitchy on the screen. I'm guessing that's just because it's such a cheap connection or bad AV. So what? It just set stuff up for you already? Oh. That's not really that much of a different game mode, is it? Oh yeah. Screw that. Ooh. Move! God, this is not responsive. Everything about this is starting to get on my tits. Quite quickly. So it's pretty much just regular Tetris, with just a bunch of things you have to clear at the start. Okay, that's a game mode. What a small world you live in, Tetris. Oh, and I completed it. No, no, absolutely not. Why would I expose myself to such horrors? Right. Time Tetris. Tetris against the clock with a shit control pad. could be interesting. I don't know where to look to see if it's... Where's the clock? Oh! No! God, this is awful! I mean, obviously it does rotate both ways. Both are unresponsive. Shit. Oh! And various funny noises ensued as my frustration continued. See, it could have been alright. I mean, it's not a looker. Its sound is awful. But if you just gave it a decent control pad, then I would have been happy with just regular, you know, standard Tetris. But it's so hard to input anything that it just frustrates the living piss out of you. Oh, someone's going back to the drawer for the rest of their life. I don't even know where to look for the time. Right, okay, let's try another version. Soon, the pain will be over. Hotline Tetris. Bring it, Noel Edmonds. Ooh! I don't know. So is it to do with the colour matches? I don't know. Do you want? I have no idea. I have no manual with it. You should change the music, eh? Yeah, to do with the colour of the tiles that you have to hit that line at that point with. I mean, there's something interesting going on. But it's certainly not strange things with a Circle K interesting. Points for that quote. I'm half interested to see what happens, but I'm not going to lie a lot. I mean, this is awful. Every music in it, tune in it. Oh, it's speaking up. Oh, hang on. No, that did nothing. The goggles, they did nothing. I don't know what game mode this is. Fuck balls. It's just ruined by an awful pad. It's style over substance is what it is. I've got a line. I feel like I can retire now. Speeding up. Ooh. Again, I don't know what's going on. Right, well, we'll try the last game mode, and it will soon all be over. Right, one more. Was it one more? No, the pain is over. Well, all I can say about this is it's complete and utter novelty unless you've got an absolute, you know, Woody for every variant or version that there is out there in Tetris. It'll collect them, and I can see no reason to own this whatsoever. It's completely and utterly let down by the control pad. It is horrible. If it just had a normal control pad, then it's Tetris. Even though it's not an amazing version of it, it's Tetris. But as it stands, I think someone's going, no, I'm not even going to waste storage space on you. Someone's going to a charity shop, and if you see this in a charity shop, even though it might even be mine, I advise you not to pick it up. Anyway, if you do have this, if only because you can explain some of the game modes to me, I'd love to know what you think. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.